That check just hit my phone, baby, don't talk to me. Second that I'm in my zone, baby, I'm hard to reach. My wallet close like a part of me. Got a couple O's, ooh, part of me. Two quantity, both coupe, new shoes on the feet. Who's stopping me? I wear Nike. But my bank just got a new balance. I don't drink unless it's through chalice. No show enough when asking who's baddest.
Back in the green room, y'all. Captain Kirk, Jamaican Rum Punch on deck. Fresh batch. Shout out my man Kirk. Yo, appreciate you, homie. We are back. We are in the green room. We are waiting on our guest who is fashionably late. But we got the brothers in the building. Joe Feezy Fox.
What's going on, brother?
Fox Soul. I like that. Wait, is that? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's Fox Soul. I don't know when my episode goes on, but on Comedy Live, I did an episode, and they're starting to broadcast.
Was it stand-up?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah. Dope. No, but I'm saying Fox Soul in conjunction with you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's even better.
Of course, man.
Trey, Elliot.
What up? What up,
Deal?
man? You know, another day, brother.
What are we covering in the green room tonight? What's your topic, Fox?
Oh, man, so much. Definitely Sinners.
Sinners, okay.
Sinners.
16 nominations?
16 nominations for the Academy Award. Yes.
It is.
So, yeah, we'll talk about that. And saw a couple things on social media.
Okay.
That I think is worthy of may have some similarities.
Some dialogue? You want to get some dialogue going on that? Okay. Trey, what you covering today?
I'm going to talk about something I should have talked about a long time ago, man, but I definitely want to talk about it when our guests get here. As far as with Club Shay Shay interview with Bert Kreischer. Talking about
Bert Kreischer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it said his last name. I don't know how to say it. A lot of that. Where he was talking about luck in the game of comedy. Luck. Where he said luck.
Okay, wait. Let's stop right there because our guest is walking in right now, so we can just pick it up from right where you left off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
What up?
Still, bro. How you? Come on, sit down, bro. Have a seat. What's up with you?
What's up, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the green room. Comedian, writer, producer, actor.
Yeah.
Father.
Oh, yeah.
Husband. The talented AC, y'all. Give it up for him. AC's in the green room.
What's happening, y'all?
What's up, brother?
Man, I can't call it, man. You good?
I'm very good, yes. Thank you for asking.
Oh, it's good to see you, baby.
Pleasure, brother.
Congratulations on your specials.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Special. One special.
I thought you dropped an hour and a half.
Oh, I did. Thank you very much.
He forgot. He so specially forgot.
Because the half hour was a while ago. That was like some kind of like Comedy Central just got a bunch of comics and said we're gonna shoot a bunch of half hours.
Oh, okay.
The second one, the hour, I really did, my due diligence and worked hard to get it done. So I'm way more proud of that one than the
yeah. You did your thing too.
Wait, so before you get to your story, because Trey has a topic he wanted to start the show with.
For everybody, yeah.
Right, no, I said I'm going to say he has a topic he wanted to start the show with, but he was like, I'm gonna wait for you to get here so we can all address it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
But before we start that, this is something I want to give you your props on this. I don't even know, like, you might even just take it with a grain of salt or whatever, but you have such a cool story as to how you met your wife.
Oh, yeah,
I've never forgotten it.
Yeah.
I've never forgotten it because I really feel like the way you guys met kind of planted the seed for a fun relationship.
Yeah.
And I really feel like a lot of couples, if they go back to like the nature of their relationship, it kind of started with one or two specific incidents that set the tone for this is the type of relationship we're gonna have, whether they knew it or not. And how they met, if I may.
Yes.
He's coming out the gym. He's on the corner. She's crossing the street. He stops her and says, "Hey, can I ask you a question? I've been working out at this gym every day. How do I get a booty to look that good?" And she bust out laughing, and the conversation ensued, and that was it. That right there was the type of seed that you plant. That's this is gonna be a fun relationship. You know what I'm saying? That set the tone for. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
like a fun relationship.
Yeah, because we talk so much trash to each other, man. Dude, when you have you know how Martin and Gina is.
Right.
When you have a relationship y'all talk trash to all the time. It's a beautiful thing, and that's what we got. That's what we have. We have of our relationship, man, is trash talking. Is and she, you know what I'm saying, and she gives it back to me.
Yeah,
and she could take a joke, man, which is dope as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope as hell.
I truly believe that, man. I think like people watching, if you're in a relationship, think about your relationship. Like, what's that moment where it was like this kind of set the tone for how we gonna interact with each other?
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a cool thing. And you put it in the script. Remember, I read the script.
Yes.
When I read the script and then you told me the story, I'm like, oh, he even put it in the script because it's such a dope introduction to a relationship. Yeah. It's script worthy. It's like if you saw that on the big screen, you'd be like, yo, that was pretty dope, man. How they you know what I'm saying? Or a sitcom, you'd be like, yo, that'd be the scene that stuck with you. Like, yo, that's dope, man. And I've always remembered that, bro. Every time I see you, I'm like, yo, that's a fucking great. That's a great story. And I've always said, like, because of that, not just because of that, but because that reaffirmed it, that when I'm going into a relationship, I want those moments that are like, that's why it's always been fun with us, because we kind of started off in a fun space and didn't get too serious too soon. Yes. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it was. So I just want to give you real props on that, bro. For me.
How long you been married, AC?
We just did 5 years on Christmas Eve.
5 years? Okay, congrats, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah. It's been. We went through the pandemic together, and no, actually, we had a good time.
Really?
We had a good time. That it was actually kind of scary because I was like, oh damn, so the pandemic is almost over, and I'm gonna be in the street with regular women now, you know what I'm saying?
Regular women.
I want to be outside.
Yeah, I want to be outside. And I was nervous. I was like, damn, how I'm gonna act?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm outside in the world and with regular women and shit. But when I went outside, man, and it was like, I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, can I tell you something? During the pandemic, my son was born during the pandemic. Yeah. It was the best time of my life because I didn't have to work. I was home every day with the baby. It was literally the best time of my life, the pandemic. But a young lady friend of mine's that I knew from, I had history with back in the day, texted me one day and was like, how you been? I'm like, everybody's cooped up everybody's got cabin fever. So just to talk to somebody via text message was big, Yeah. Hey, what's up? Just saying hi. Hey, what's up, love? How you doing? I responded. How's everything? Good? You staying safe? Yeah, staying safe. Are your family good? Boom, boom, boom. And she said something like, yo, I miss you, man. And I was like, yeah, I miss you too, man. And she was somewhere, now this way it gets a little gray area. She was somewhere texting me. She's talking to her girl, like, yo, I just spoke to Tony. He said he good, whatever. Another girl is there, ear hustling, realizes, oh shit, she's texting Tony Rock. I'm friends with Tony Rock's baby mom's, child's mother.
Oh, wow.
She runs and texts, yo, Tony's texting the girl right now. So I'm at home during the pandemic, nigga, afro, beard, can't go nowhere if I wanted to. Right. And she comes downstairs with an attitude, and I'm like it's just us three in the house. So I'm like, something happened. What's going on? Like, weird energy in the room. What the fuck's going on here? Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't even go anywhere. And she was like, let me ask you a question. If I'm texting somebody, is that considered cheating? And I'm like, what do you mean? If I'm texting a dude, is that cheating? I'm like, first of all, where's this coming from? Like, you was texting a girl, tell her you missing her. Yo, it's a fucking pandemic. Shorty was like, yo, I miss you. I said, I miss you too. Like, I wasn't even thinking I wasn't trying to get no pussy. My newborn baby is here. I'm not leaving the house if I could.
Yeah.
Right. And I was called a cheater. Because she said, I miss you. And
cheater?
She said, I miss you. And I said, I miss you too. I was a cheater.
Well, that's the thing, man. And how you said, like, the pandemic was good for y'all. The pandemic was a test of time for all relationships.
Man, of course.
Because I had made the commitment to my girl that I was dating. I made the commitment to say, okay, we'll get into a relationship a month before the pandemic started. Because we were dating for a year, but it was off and on. I didn't really want to commit. I was just like, just dating and so a month before the pandemic started, I was like, all right, fine, let's try it.
Right.
And then the pandemic came. She was like, if you didn't commit to me before that pandemic, we wouldn't be together. And so, but the pandemic almost broke us.
Really?
Oh man, because that was the first time we actually was cohabitating. Even though I had my apartment, she had her apartment, and our apartments was just literally down the street from each other. But I was just like, her apartment was bigger. I'll just stay here. But that's the first time when we started really, even though we were dating for a year, that's the first time we started like seeing, okay, you leaving your clothes right there, or you gonna do this, or you know, we started all the nitpicking and me seeing the things that I was just like that got on my nerves about her, and she was seeing all the things I got on, that got on the nerves about me, and it was just like, yo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with it. But once we figured that out, then we became okay. But she always like, it didn't almost break us. In my mind, I'm like, that shit almost broke us. I'm about to be out. But but we made it work, you know what I mean? So we still standing strong. But so that's good that you didn't even really have those issues.
Yeah, we were smooth, man. Yeah. The pandemic was smooth as hell.
I got a question for you now. You got married during the pandemic or just before it?
In the Christmas Eve during the pandemic.
Okay, so it's in full swing.
It was Christmas 2020.
Yep.
Oh, so the pandemic was up and running.
It was up and running.
Yeah. Oh man, you got out easy, boy.
And we got married in the. I was like,
how'd you do that?
That wedding was $300. That wedding was $300.
How'd you do that?
Man, we went to Santa Barbara.
The courthouse?
By yourself.
By myself. Me, her, and my son. We had a officiant. We had a videographer. We have a photographer. Man, that shit cost $1,000.
Okay. I envy you.
Nice.
I was like, yes.
I envy you.
Dude, I would not do a wedding is the worst investment you can make.
So you don't get married in October.
Oh, damn.
And
damn.
But the thing is, we already got a house.
Okay.
We got all of the
y'all
big
started
shit.
off, but y'all doing it a formality. Y'all.
Yeah, we already got all the big shit.
A wedding is the worst. Oh damn.
But let me tell you, bro. Because I never really talked about or announced it on the podcast. I mean, I've talked, but I never really was just like, yo, nigga.
Yeah.
The bill already coming.
I say every other day, my count is like, nigga, what are you doing? I'm like, But you know what? You know the thing is, man. Like I tell people, for me, this is her second marriage. So she was like, yo, we could do something small. I don't need anything big. But for me, I was like, I owe it to my mother. If my sister was here, I owe it to her. Like, for me, it was deeper than just whatever. It was just like, I want my mom to be able to see this for me. You know what I mean? Because when my sister got married, it was a small thing on the beach. Real intimate type of situation. So I was just like, you know what I mean? I think, what we going through, the last big gatherings, it was all sad shit. People were gone. People were dying. People weren't here. So I wanted to bring everybody, all my people that I love, all my people that I rock with. I wanted to bring them together so we could celebrate something happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what it was.
That's classic.
So she looking at me like, well, this is what you wanted. And I was just like, yeah. I'm like, sis, don't fail me now, sis. Open up the blessings for me.
But you owe it to you too. It ain't like your moms and your people. Like,
well,
I think women. I say this all the time. I think women don't realize. Men have a vision for their wedding also as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's way. We all know it's way more about the woman the whole day, from beginning to end, from getting on a knee and finding the ring and all that to the whole thing. It's all more so for the woman.
Right.
But men have a vision in their head as well. When you was a young man, when I get married, I'm gonna do it like this. Like it's gonna be, I've always been like, when I get married, like I got so many brothers, real blood brothers, and so many brothers that are like my boys, Keith and Carlos and Trey and all the cats that I grew up with that are just like my brothers that my mom's raised, Sherrod, and I'm like, I was always like, I'm not gonna have a best man on the wedding program. It's gonna say best men.
Okay.
Because they all my brothers. How can I pick and choose who's more important?
Right.
Best men. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I was always like, the girls, like one of my boys will walk one of the what is it? Maids of honor? Bridesmaids. It's gonna be more men than bride. She ain't gonna have that many friends. you ain't gonna have more girls than I got boys. Right. So I'm like, one girl will walk in with two of my boys, and one girl will walk in with two of my boys, one girl walking with two of my. I already had the vision like of my own. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, bro? What he's saying? I got 22 on my side.
Damn.
22 guys. It's kind of like that. Like, for me, it was like I can't pick one without picking the other. If I pick one, it's three others. Like nigga ain't gonna pick me. If I pick one out this crew, it's five other. Like so. I had nigga. I got 22, and 2 of them are her brothers.
Oh damn.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I don't need your brother. My brother gotta be in it. You know what I mean? So, but on my own, I got 20. Wow. So it was just
that's interesting. Her brothers got to be on your side, but her brothers can't be on her side.
But just in the wedding.
In the wedding, that's just how it is.
Okay,
I don't know. Oh. Yeah. So you're right. I was just like, hey, if I'm going to do it, because when we went to go look at the venue, right? I'm just like, man, you got drive to the venue, and I looked at the venue. I said, now for somebody who ain't really tripping about none of this, as a man, I looked at that venue. I said, yo, if I'm going to get married, I want to get married here. Because the venue was so fucking fly. That shit is nice. I'm like, yo, this is it.
Is it in LA?
It's in Fallbrook, about 15 miles outside of Temecula.
So, okay.
Now that picture you took, is that a picture of where it is?
No.
Okay.
The picture we took was in Thailand. What picture?
You on the save the date?
Oh no, that was in Thailand during the proposal.
All right.
So when we get there and me, her, and her mom, we looking at everything. I'm like, oh, this shit is nice. And we go sit down, we talking. She's like, yeah, white women. Yeah, and blah, 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 blah. So it's just gonna be this amount. And I'm all like, so I sit back. My girl talk about, okay, pull out the credit card. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, we ain't gonna huddle? I say, are we gonna have a huddle? Or are we gonna be like, yo, what you want to do? What you think? It was just like, all right, yeah, we'll put the deposit down. I'm like, we are? And then I was just like, well, you know what I mean? But if I'm gonna do it, I'm like, fuck it. I'll do it here, man. And just do it, because I only plan on doing it one time. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, how you vision your shit, that's kind of like how it's going to be, because she got those many friends, but it's more dudes than girls. So it's going to have to be double. Like two guys.
I got mad brothers, mad other brothers. I got mad homegirls. I got,
Yeah.
It's going to be, I got uncles and I got 9 uncles and 5 aunts on one side of the family.
Yeah.
Damn.
They all gonna, like you said, I tell one uncle. You ain't gonna tell your other cousins. Yo, how you going?
Like,
how you got Sherrod in it? You ain't got me. Oh man,
that's exactly, here we go, bro. And that's
here
why.
We go.
Because every time you tell somebody that, everybody look at me. That's ridiculous. Oh, are you crazy? And I'm just like,
how dare you?
Understand? Y'all don't understand. Yeah. So it's an investment.
It's an investment
that you're not going to get back. When I say as far as financially, but you have the memories and the experience. And for me, I'm like, okay, it's worth it. Is it stressful? Yeah.
If it's for you, then it's for you. Like my brother Andre got married. He was like, yo, my brother Andre's like that. Like, yo, it's the worst investment in the world. And Andre's like one of those, he don't give a fuck about nothing. Yo, fuck that shit. Yeah. Yo, you gonna spend fucking $40,000, $50,000 on some bullshit. Yo, take that money, put that shit into a house, and that's your fucking your wedding gift right there. And she was like, all right. His girl was like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. It works for you. It works for you. It works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's a question. Now,
go ahead.
Because it was during the pandemic and it was so small, did you guys later do something big for the family?
No.
No. That was it.
That was it.
No dinner at Fridays.
None of that. Get together. None of that, man. I thought about the family, and I was like, well, we could do family reunion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
We could do that way, everybody come together and just celebrate, like you said, celebrate. But with a wedding, man, if you go buy a cake at a bakery, it's gonna cost you $30, $40. If you tell them that same cake is a wedding cake,
$300.
$300 instantly. If you go rent a hall,
oh no.
You know what I'm saying? But if you say we're gonna do a wedding, they about to tax you.
You gotta lie about it. Yeah, I got an event that I can do. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it just happened to get married here.
Yeah. Nothing. We might have some tuxedos and something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can you put 2 more layers on that cake?
You just act like it's a regular party.
Get 2 cakes, box, stack them up on top of each other.
Hey, this cake looks kind of wedding-ish.
Yeah, the wedding, dude. I know people we was both at Quake's wedding, right?
Yeah, Quake's wedding was nice.
Quake's wedding was out cold.
And I didn't get invited, but now I understand why.
Yeah, expensive as hell.
Was nice, man.
Nigga.
$1,000.
So for us, that's the big thing. Like, and I gotta figure out how to incorporate this on stage. The wedding list. it's like you tell, this is where you got to have those conversations with people that's like, yo, I ain't invited. Just like, listen, here's the situation. Like, normally I would, but because of how expensive it is. Then niggas with the +1s, can I bring a +1? So now it's like, yo, we got certain people that got approved +1s, people with their wives or people, you know what I mean? But I'm like, nigga, if you just met a girl and want to bring her,
right?
Or some people want to bring somebody, they got to pay for their +1s. I'm like, you can bring a +1, you just got to pay for it. And to be honest, it's not a bad date. You get live band, DJ, the best food, top shelf liquor all night. You got all this.
Yeah.
So
I think go ahead.
And I think right there, people would be like, okay, is this person worth me bringing? Right. Because you got to remember, we get stuck with that bill. If more people come that's on there, they at the end of the night, they're gonna be like, you had 50 extra people, that's 450 times 50. And I'm like, we can't afford that. So if anybody try to just show up that ain't on that list, they ain't gonna be able to get in. Or they better have that 450 right then and there, yo. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I believe, I'm not trying to count nobody money, but I think Quake said on Breakfast Club that he paid $400,000 for that wedding.
Yeah, something like that,
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Hey, that's a nice wedding.
They asked him, he's like, yeah, little $400,000.
Damn, little. And look, I'm over here complaining. Like, look, I'd be sleeping under the bridge.
You have every right to complain.
Yeah.
We had a ball though. I mean, it was a hell of a me and my wife had a hell of a date.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
We ate he had lobster and steak.
Oh man, they had remember before they sat everybody and people was walking through with them little plates with all the food. That shit was so good, boy.
Dude.
They had this little thing, like little cup bowl type thing, mashed potatoes with like a brisket on top of it. Ooh, with some gravy.
Well,
man, every time my man would ask, yo, my man, when you come back,
like hors d'oeuvres,
man, I'm right here. When you come back, I'm right here.
Right.
And they had the chicken skewers. I'm like, hey, yo, shorty, when you come back from chicken, I'm right here. Just bring it straight here.
Come straight.
So I was stuffed by the time we even went and sat down.
For real.
I know
then we was like a couple of comics. I don't know if he was in the group. We saw each other, but started walking around. Yo, it got to be another bar in here, right? Because they had like champagne and all.
Yeah.
Yo, got to be another bar. We like, excuse me, what other bar? Oh, go down this hallway. Nigga, like 10 of us went down to the bar. Yeah, I put a card down. Fucking Bobby Brown put a card down.
Yeah. It wasn't.
It was off the fucking.
Oh, okay. So you had to buy that
outside. Yeah, it was outside of the wedding. It was like whatever the spot was. It was like a big ass.
Yeah, it was big ass.
It was gigantic, bro.
Okay.
So we in there, people eating dinner. We in there like at the bar. Yeah, like Tommy Davis and everybody. Like we just throwing cards. Like who got the next round? Yo, I got this one. Close that card. Close that card. DL was there. DL was like, yo. Throw that shit on rock card. Nah, nigga. Next one is on his card.
Like, give me I'm signing mine now.
Yeah, we did that for like 3-4 rounds, and then it was like, yo, we seating. By the time we got to sit outside and get ready, man, niggas was fucked up.
Yo, but the energy there, I'm sure, was just amazing.
Oh, it was dope.
And everybody just there, and the energy is good. It's something like about because I MC a lot of weddings, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's something just about a wedding where you walk in, you be like, yo, we about to have a motherfucking time tonight.
That nigga Quake, they wrote their own vows. Quake like, yeah, I ain't writing nothing. Y'all know what I do. This is how I live, how I make my living. So, like, nigga, you ain't doing this. I just say what I feel. Y'all know how I do.
Say what I feel.
Like, bro, you ain't say nothing yet.
On, man.
Right. He was walking down, pointing at people walking down. the preacher tripped on the way up to the...
In a room full of comedians.
Right.
So that's what's up, man. Well, shout out to everybody, man. The Newlywed Quake, and congrats to you, man, with the marriage.
Thank you,
and then y'all had a baby.
Strong.
Then we had a baby. The baby was before.
Oh, okay. So the baby was in the wedding.
He was in the wedding. He was in the.
He had a little
suit on. He was at the courthouse with y'all.
You did say that at the beginning.
Yeah, he was there. He had a little suit on. He was running. He was walking there. Yep, he was in the wedding.
That Santa Monica courthouse is beautiful.
Oh, it's dope.
Because we looked at that as one of the spots. Like, yo, we just gonna do it chill, we'll do it there. I
think it's beautiful. It's beautiful depending on why you going there.
Right.
If you getting that's your sentencing day, you're like, this is the only I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah, people go to jail in that building.
Yeah, you ain't behind the
I just got 10 years, but the building,
nice. I saw somebody get married.
In handcuffs. Hold on a second.
Right. Let's just sit here for a second in this cop car.
Yeah.
All right, so now we can jump into the topics.
Man.
Get our introduction out the way first, but
my man,
he has a topic you want to cover, and Fox had a topic.
So, what I want to say is, bro, I saw your special. Very funny.
Thank you.
You got over 100,000 views. It's been up for about 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a comment guy. Damn near every comment I saw, positive, good comments.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is funny, blah, blah, blah. I heard about it on Quake House, blah, blah, blah. Right? Now, usually, if you would see something like that, you know, or if this was the 90s or the 2000s or whatever, you would probably be headlining mad comedy clubs. But it's at the point now where people will be like, I never heard of you. Yeah. How have I not ever heard of you? And you're this good and this funny, right?
Yeah.
So it brings me to this question. I was looking at Club Shay Shay. I hate saying Shay Shay, but Shay Shay. Something about saying Shay Shay.
Ain't too big to be called
Shay Shay. How you doing?
And Bert Kreischer was on there, and he was talking about he says he believes in luck over hard work, because he was bringing up Kevin Hart. He was like, you know, I love Kev. Kev's a very talented comedian, but Kev always talks about he's the hardest working comedian out right now. And he was like, you know, I hear that, but I want to hear about your luck. I want to hear about your luck. That's what he was saying about Kevin. He said, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Cat Williams was supposed to do Fool's Gold and got caught with a gun. You know what I mean? So he couldn't get that part. So it was basically like, who's somebody this size that could wear size medium shirt, this size pants, that's black, that we can get in this character? Boom, Kevin Hart, whatever. So he was saying he believed that luck plays a major part in the comedian's big break, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's saying because he knows a lot of people that work hard but don't have luck. So luck outweighs hard work. How do we all feel about that? You know what I mean? Pertaining to this, let's just leave it to this industry right now, and then we can expand outside of the industry. And how do you feel about your special being out and everybody haven't heard from you? And do you feel like you waiting for luck to meet your preparation and your hard work in order to whatever? Like, so, but how do we feel about that statement and what he said in general?
Ah, shit. Man.
You want to start? You sound you got a lot. Do you want to go from Boom Boom, or you want to start with him?
You want to go first,
Fox? You want to go first?
Well, my first mind says luck is different when you black. It's different. So being that it came from Bert, it's like, what kind of luck are you talking about? Because I think that plays a factor. In this game, it seems like there's only one that gets lucky at a particular point in time where you put in all this hard work and it's like, damn, I can't get a break. So it seems like you need that luck, but does it ever come? But if you get an opportunity that you get to shine, you get a special and it gets big, is it really luck to you at that point? Or is it the hard work? How do you determine what's lucky or not? Because to Kev, in his example, maybe he doesn't think it's luck because he put in all that hard work. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So when you are black in this business and you put in a whole lot of hard work and something happens, I don't think that is luck in the way that he describes it. Okay. I think, yo, man, you was ready, like what you said. Chance favors the prepared, and he was in a position and he worked hard to get to that. He didn't luck his way up into anything.
Okay.
That's an interesting question. Okay, so first and foremost, I agree with you, Fox. Luck is different when you're black. Everything is more difficult when you're black. I think people just don't give that enough acknowledgement on a day-to-day. Just being a black human being in America is very difficult. People think because, you know, you drive a nice car or you have a nice house or you live in their neighborhood, well, maybe that doesn't pertain to him. He's doing better, right? No, but it's still very difficult to be black in any aspect. So that's just what it is. Some people will never know that, right? I feel like, okay, 2 points I want to make. and people have said this for years, that you create your luck through your hard work. Your hard work creates that moment where people say, oh, he's lucky. Right. Because I think luck is how other people view your success. You wouldn't view it as lucky. You wouldn't view it as lucky. You wouldn't view it as lucky. I don't look at anything I did or achieved or attained and was like, man, that was luck. I know how hard I work. But the people that don't know how hard you work see a big break, and the first thing they think, that's luck. So your hard work creates your luck to those people. They see it as luck, but it's really, you've been putting work in under the radar, flying under the radar, doing the daily tasks, handling the task at hand every day, waking up, showing up, doing whatever you have to do when the lights are on, when it's important. Because there's so many people, especially in this business, and I see it all the time, there's so many comics that are super funny. They get on stage and they're very, very funny, but then they get in front of a room full of execs or a casting director or a showcase show, and the lights are shining brighter and they wilter. They wither. I've seen it. Yo, how come so-and-so, he's so funny? Because when the light's on, that motherfucker don't show up. I'm speaking just for me. Like I'm on my own dick. Everybody know that. I'm one of those dudes that always made sure, yo, the lights are bright today. Okay, now we gonna really shine. Like I'm the guy. Oh, we in the garden tonight. I'm giving them 50.
Right.
I'll be cool with 20 in fucking Cleveland. But when we in the garden, I'm trying to get 50 because the lights are brighter. Now, if you sitting in the stands watching, you're gonna say, man, he had a lucky night. No, I've been putting this work in nightly. 2 back-to-backs, 5-game road trips, practices when we off. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting the work in the whole time. You just can't see it. So when I reap the rewards of my hard work, you're inclined to say luck. Because you can't explain it. You didn't see the work being done. So the only way for you to quantify it is it's luck.
Right. I think it's the other way around too. When you can't quantify it and you can't explain it, you call it luck because that's the only other word.
No. When I can't quantify it and I can't explain it, it's God.
Oh, okay. I'm
Ain't
talking
no luck. It's
okay,
God.
I like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I can't explain it. Hey, I got lucky.
You know, and that's the thing. Like when you look at it like that and how you say it, like you auditioning for a one-line. The first thing I ever booked was like. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss Deborah Vance. That was my line.
You still remember?
On HBO, on the show Hack. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, give it up for Deborah Vance. That was my audition. I booked it.
What's your line?
Now, mind you, I'm sure it was 50 to 100 motherfuckers. Give it up for Deborah Vance. And the fact that they said, all right, we gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Was it luck? Or was it the hard work that I put in? Or was it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I battle that because I'm just like, like they picked me out of 100 people.
No, I don't think that
was it my outfit? Was it the way my head was shining on the camera? Was it my skin tone? Was it my eyes? You think what I'm saying? It's just like, I wonder what made them just say, you gonna pick him.
Yeah, but see, I don't look at it like that. I go in. I never care how many people auditioning for it.
Yeah.
If I would have got the phone call like, yo, they picked you. Yeah, you damn right they picked me.
right.
I wouldn't look at it like, oh man, all them people and they picked me. Like,
well, and I said
like
that because
I bet, yeah.
Because I didn't, when a one-liner, you don't really got time to develop no kind of
I get that.
It's just like, it's like that.
But they looking for something. That's why if they wasn't looking for something specific, they wouldn't have a casting call.
Yeah.
So you looked like you delivered something that they said, that's it.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's what we need right there.
Right, that's it.
Everybody walked in there and said the same thing. Miss Deborah Vance. Yeah. Thank you. Deborah Vance. Thank you.
Yeah.
Deborah Vance. Thanks for coming. Deborah Vance. Hey.
Was there other comedians doing it?
It was self-tape.
Okay.
So
and that could have been a thing too, because you've done that before. You brought people to the stage.
Yeah, they probably looked at my reel and probably saw this and saw that. It was just like, this.
Oh, this is what he do.
Yeah, you don't never know.
You never know.
You're right. It could be a whole bunch of shit. They was like, yo, I've seen this guy. He hosts. You didn't fuck up the line.
Right. That one line.
Yeah. So how do you feel?
Shit, I agree with all of y'all. And luck is luck is like
It's hot in here.
Is it?
Yeah, but I just take this off.
I don't not shitting on nobody's career.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And Bert wasn't shitting on Kev's career. This
Right,
FYI.
right.
Yeah.
Gerard Carmichael, right? He was in the game, I think, doing open mics, and then he got his HBO special within like 2 years, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people they were shitting on him. Some people was like, "That's lucky." I was happy. Because I was like, finally, a nigga is got a special. Because they've been giving them the white boys all the time. So I was like, finally, a nigga got a special. That's how I looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
Other comedians, vets was in the game. They was mad as hell. But I was like, no, you don't see this. It's a young nigga that got a special. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is what I'm watching. I'm clapping for this. You know? Some people call him lucky. Some people was like, that was luck or whatever. I have no clue. I know I'm not lucky. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I struggle too much to be a lucky nigga. Mm-hmm. I have struggled way too much to be lucky. I have put in way too much work, you know what I'm saying, for somebody to be like, man, that nigga lucky.
Is that insulting?
Yeah, it's I'm lucky. I take that back. Sometimes I'm lucky that time I didn't get shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've been lucky then.
Yeah, we all. I think a lot of us.
I've been lucky like that.
Joe lived in very suburbanish.
You want to see a picture of my house? I'll pull it up on Google right now. And you'll be like, oh, goddamn, you came from that?
Hilarious. So I've been lucky in that.
That ain't nothing to brag about. But FYI.
Yeah, we've been lucky in that regard.
You know what I'm saying? My mother has prayed over me and kept me protected, and I've been lucky like that.
Yes.
But so far as I've never been lucky coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never at the gas station and was on the phone with somebody and somebody tapped me in my back and said, dude, that phone call was funny as hell. You want to be in the movie? Shit like that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, I did have, you know what? I will say this. It's a dude that was born and raised on my mother's street. And he moved out to LA and he became a writer-director. And he knew I was out. I saw him in one of his plays. Okay. And I was like, what up, man? You knew my older brothers, da-da-da-da-da. He was like, oh shit, Cunningham, what's up? And then, we became cool. He put me in a movie. That's luck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I guess that's luck. He actually put me in a few, and we built a relationship. So I guess, yeah. So sometimes, because he never saw me audition.
Right.
And he just gave me the part.
Maybe that's natural luck that, there's nothing wrong with that luck. You was in the right place, right time. I mean, I got lucky. There's no shame in that.
Right.
There's no shame in that. But if you're here talking about, man, I got so lucky, man. I didn't get 10 years sentence or something like that. It's like I got 5, not 10. I'm like, nigga, I ain't luck. What the fuck you talking about? You still in a situation. It's like, I got lucky. It's not as bad as it was or some shit.
Good lawyer.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I got a good lawyer. He didn't get me. He didn't get me off, but he got me 2 years or some shit. I don't know what the fuck, man.
So do we say? So with your example, you say you've seen a lot of people that are extremely funny. Then when the lights are shining on them, they wither. Well, do we say for them? They down on their luck. They can't. They
luck run out.
They don't got no luck. The same thing. Like
right.
Like do we? You know what I mean? Like.
Or maybe that's
how do we look at that?
Or maybe that's what it is. It's like, okay, if it's luck when it runs out, it's like,
is it luck when it run out and not luck when you gain it? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know people who work hard that will never. I don't want to say never, but who hasn't?
Yeah, who hasn't?
And I mean, our time ain't. We can't determine when.
No,
but,
that's why. That again, that's why people call it luck, because you can't put a timeline on it. Mm-hmm. That's why people say, yo, you got lucky. That's why they say that. Because there is no, you could be putting work in for years and years and years and years. And then one day, boom. And they're like, oh shit, yo, you got lucky, man. Your lucky break. Your luck. But that's why they call it. When people can't define something, they can't quantify it. They want to have some understanding of it, even though it can't be understood. So they just say, it's luck. You know what I mean? We know people that have been putting the work.
Luck, not fate.
Know Earthquake's been doing comedy for over 30 years.
Yeah.
He just got the special and just got the TV deal and just got the, you know what I'm saying? 30 plus.
Yeah.
30 plus. And now he's like, yo, they think I'm an overnight success. That's what he said on Breakfast Club. They say they call me an overnight success. I've been here for 30 plus, 34 years.
Like that,
because there is no, if everybody knew you got to put work in, you got to put all this work in, but on this date, it's going to pay off, then it wouldn't be luck.
Right.
You would just be like, yo, I did what I had to do to get to that date. Right? But since we don't know that date, you just got to keep putting work in. And people don't see that you're putting the work in every day. So when you get to that day, whatever that day is for you, your date is different than you and your date is different than me. When you get there, boom. Oh shit. Yo, your lucky break. Nah, nigga, I was here I've been doing comedy since 98.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2026, bro. Like, this ain't no big break. This ain't no lucky break.
It's kind of like, you know, what y'all are saying, and I agree, like, just looking at it from those lenses, which how y'all saying, it's kind of like being at the craps table.
I'm about to say that.
I play craps.
Yeah.
Like, if I could be a professional crap player, I would be, if there was such a thing. So, and, you know, we've all been to Vegas, and for me, it's just like somebody at the table shooting dice.
Okay.
For 8 hours. I'm at the table maybe for 8 hours. I'm up and down, not really whatever. And then somebody just happens to come to the table just after my 8th hour, and somebody gets a hot roll, and or I get a hot roll.
Yeah.
And now I'm making money. They're like, "Yo, you lucky." It's like, nah, nigga, I've been here for 8 hours. It's been up and down. Like I just warmed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just came at the right. You know, you lucky motherfucker. You know what I mean? That you came at the right time. You know what I mean? But I've been here at these tables for 8 hours trying to get this table to pay what it's paying right now. So it's kind of something like that, man. We put in a lot of work.
And you know what? Another analogy about gambling. So I'm a blackjack guy, right? Sometimes me and Quan are going, and Quan will be like, I just be like on a roll immediately. I'll get hot immediately. And, you know, we'll go gamble months later. And I'm like, all right, hold up. I'll do like my little ritual and get on the table and start hitting immediately. And Quan is like, yo, how you do that? Like, what is that you doing when you like, give me a second. And I swear to y'all, I'm not joking. I always tell her, you got to put you got to change your mentality before you even start gambling. You got to walk in with such confidence. When you walk in the casino, you got to like straighten your posture. This is what I do. I straighten my posture up. I walk a little slower. I exude so much confidence that it permeates the room. When I go to the table, I sit down like I'm about to win this hand. I truly believe it in my mind. I change my mentality before I even start. And when them shit start hitting, Quan's like, yo, what the fuck? What you do? And I'm like, yo, hold up, let me just, and I'm locked in, right? Yeah. And then when I'll cash out, like I'm up a G. Fuck it, let's go. I started with 100, I got 1,000, I'm out. Because I don't go crazy. I just get some spending money and I'm like, let's go. And she'll be like, yo, how you do that? No, for real, how you do that? And I'm like, yo, I literally put myself in the frame of mind to win. I come in, I walk, how you doing? Good afternoon, how are you? I tip the chick, yo, bring me a whatever. I walk in like a boss. Yeah. I sit down like a boss. Put my money on the table, let's go. Yep. I look at the hands, boom, boom, boom. All right, hit that, split that, boom. It hits. Take the money, take the chips, hand them to Quan. Yep. Hit again, boom. Yo, hold that. Next thing you know, she like this. And I'm like, count that. I'm like, yo, count that. She's like, nigga, this is like $1,000. I'm like, all right, I play the next one. Lose. All right, give him a chip. Let's go.
Yeah.
What? She's like, show me how to do that. How do you do that? It's here, bro. Yeah. And it's the same thing for this game. It's here.
Yeah, you own the room.
Fact.
It's here.
You gotta own. You gotta.
I've walked out of several auditions. I'm glad you said it. I walked out of several auditions. I was like, nah, I didn't go into frank frame of mind. Like, I think I had a good audition, but I didn't go in like this nigga know he got it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that analogy, bro.
One time I was on an audition, not gonna say the other comic's name. It was a comic. He leaving, I'm coming in. Yo, man, how you been, man? Like, we friends. How you been, bro? Everything good? Yeah, good to see you, bro. And he said, all right, man, have a good one. Yo, if I don't get it, I hope it's you. And he walks away, and I said, nah, nigga, it's me. I said to myself, nah, nigga, it's me. And I got that shit. I booked that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, it's me.
That's a good way to go into it, bro. Like, I never thought about it, like, because that's how I am when I go to the casino. I'm like you. I'm like, I'm in my zone. I walk slow, got my little bag. I'm like, boom. And I'm just like, wifey right there. She ain't getting with me. I'm just like, all right, give her the bread. Give her the bread. There's been times she's like, I'm down. I'm like, I'll get your money back. Don't worry. And you got to lock in. You got to focus. And I like that, yo. You got to take this business the same way.
I did that in the pool hall one time. I had a chick with me going to shoot. We was back home going to shoot pool. You shoot pool? Yeah, I shoot a little something. And took Shorty to the pool hall and got on the table. Yo, my man, what we doing? Like we can do $10. All right, bet. Beat him, handed her the 10. Let's go, run it back. Beat him again, handed her the 10. All right, nigga, let's do 50, nigga. Let's go. 50, handed her the 50. Some other nigga come over like, I like what you doing, young boy. she making all the money. I said, hey man, you gotta keep her happy, right? Shot a few, lost a few, was like, all right, let's go. And just like, she was like, you want your money back? Nah, go ahead, baby, let's go. Yeah. It's just the thing. It's just the mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And you gotta attack this business.
You gotta walk in the room like you already got that shit.
Yeah. It's like manifesting.
JB said that. JB said he walk in the audition as the character. I'm not auditioning for the part. I'm the character walking in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
And it shows.
You said everybody else is walking in there to play Jeff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I walk in, Jeff walked in. I'm like, God damn, I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah, that's deep.
Right?
I like that.
They walking in like, I'm going to be Jeff. And JB's walking in like, what's up? I'm Jeff.
I've heard that. Change your walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that's real.
When you do, sometimes it's just that simple. You change into that in the smallest degree, and they notice that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So do you feel like now your hard work is like with this special being out and you looking at, you know what I mean, you seeing what it's doing, do you feel like your hard work is starting to finally pay off?
I feel like the shit is starting to now I gotta put in more work. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I feel like I could I feel like back in the day I could have put it out and rest like, okay, let the money come to me now. Mm-hmm. But now the game is different now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you now it's like on a lot of the comments they like, man, when you gonna drop another one? I'm like, damn, nigga, I just dropped that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? When you gonna do another one? When you gonna give me another hour?
All you gotta do is
What? So I've been working on my other one.
But that's props. That's their way of giving props.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like they don't understand how this business works. They don't know how hard it is to develop a solid 10, let alone a solid 60.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's their way of saying, like, I saw it, I received it, I approved it, I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Yo, do another one. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know. But that's them giving you props. Yeah. And I'm so sorry. I don't tell them what the special is, what it's on, and
it's on Amazon Prime and it's on YouTube. It's called AC Better Chill.
AC Better Chill. Okay. All right. I'm going to check it out tonight. I got something to watch tonight.
Yeah, it was good. And you know what I feel like too, with like a lot of people, like kind of in our class, and I'll say like my class and right before.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
like my kid.
Right. You know I've been coughing.
That nigga patted your back. You in his wedding now.
What about burp?
Plus one and everything.
Right, yeah, you good, dog. You nigga care about you. I've never patted a nigga back. That nigga got love for you, dog.
I feel like a lot of cliques play a part too when it comes to the peers and people recognizing other people in a sense.
How so?
Because AC name is never mentioned amongst other comedians. Mm-hmm. It's like, because
he's in a clique or he's not in a clique?
I feel like he's
solo,
not.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's so many funny people that are in our circles and in circles, but because it's not like we're not or whatever, like I don't hear your name being mentioned amongst other comedians. And I feel like when I listen to your special and when I know you, you know what I mean? And when I hear your bits, I'm like, yo, your name is worthy of being mentioned. It's like you hear the same names in a sense. You know what I mean? You hear everybody, the Tony Bakers, the Sidney Castillos, the Zaynabs, the this, that. You keep hearing repetitively. And it's
in what? Hearing their names in what?
Like, so like Ryan Davis is known for creating these lists. And that shit be getting on my nerves.
Okay, so this is a Ryan Davis list.
Yeah, or anybody. Just I've heard several comedians in my class. Like I heard BT shout out a lot of comedians. I've heard Brian Davis shout out a lot of comedians. I've heard other people, you know what I mean, just shout out list of comedians.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yo, it's always the same, or it's always the ones who maybe got a lot of followers or this or in this or doing that. Like, because my name don't never come out. I'm like, I'm funnier than the majority of all the motherfuckers you got name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, your name is, you know, but I'm like, yo, like you one of the ones who name should be mentioned amongst the comedians.
Thank you, dog.
Do you care about that? Do you give that any concern?
You know what? My it's nothing like being respected by your peers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the people who the followers and all that, that's a totally different game. Because anybody could be a comedian now and sell out a room because you got a lot of followers. And the audience don't know. They see somebody on stage, be like, oh shit, he got a lot of followers. I want to buy his ticket because I know his face.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sit there, you're not gonna get a Tony Rock show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna get a Trey Elliot show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When you sit there and watch it because they're not seasoned yet. They're not ready yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna see who. So when they speak on names, you know, it's kind of like certain comedians who I respect and they respect me. I know the real dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
And that's what matters.
Yeah.
A lot of times, when you know, DL will put me in the position, or Earthquake will mention my name when I'm not in the room and shit like that or whatever. And that means a lot. That means a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
And it's so funny because people treat you differently when you get respect by certain comedians.
Yeah, facts.
True. They treat you differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we was talking about luck earlier. I think that Matt Rife was lucky.
Okay.
And I'm not shitting on him at all.
Yeah.
He's talented. He's, you know, off the grip, you know, to blow up that fast to from doing, you know, we've been doing crowd work, you know. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to let you get your thought out, but then I just I got to just a little 2 cents. Matt Rife was lucky because white people didn't know niggas did crowd work for years.
Right. Yes. And a white boy did it. He was like,
Matt Rife was so lucky because white boys didn't know niggas have been doing this since the beginning of time.
Right.
And you know.
But listen, I love the little kid to death.
Yes.
You know
but you know, it's a phenomenon where the white person
yeah.
What are those things in your hair? What do you call those?
Right.
What, cornrows? The Kardashians did something new it's a new hairstyle. Be like, come on, yo.
Matt Rife is comedy cornrows.
Yeah.
Shout out Matt Rife, yo.
Yeah, shout out. Because, you know, hey, you doing your thing, player. But that was, I look at that like, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said in the beginning, black people don't get that kind of luck. You know what I'm saying?
They expect us to be good. That's the thing about us.
Yep.
They already expect us to be good. So it's like, all right, I mean, we knew you was going to do that. But what else can you do? Like, we got to do something that much more creative. Be like, nigga, we know you could jump. We know you could dunk. But can you do 3 somersaults and dunk with your eyes closed? And that's the person we want. Yeah. And then a white boy come and just do a little, that's it.
Never seen that before.
Phenomenon.
Right.
Yeah.
Even us, we expect, nigga, you know how many times I walked until I was in the city I've never been to, and I walked on stage and it was like, he's black, you better be funny. And I've seen a white comedian go up right before me.
Stink it up.
You know, terrible. That's all right, baby.
That's all right.
I was like, what the fuck? Where's that grace?
You get the sympathy energy for the white comic.
Yeah.
You keep on doing that hip hop dance.
Well, we at a point now, I mean, you know, this ain't taking the stabs at nobody, but we at the point now where they'll boo you and then roll at a black artist will boo you and then die with Gary Owens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, it's a weird time. Not saying Gary ain't funny or don't deserve to be. That's not what we saying. But, you know how it is, man.
It's fucked up that every time we say something, we got to do a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
I hate that.
I saying Gary ain't funny. No, but I'm saying
they'll use it as clickbait. They'll take that little piece right there.
Yep.
Erase everything we said beforehand and afterwards, and be like,
there it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They hating on you, dog.
So they expect that from our own kind. Expect that from us, and I think white people expect that from us sometimes because to be honest. And now that I'm talking and thinking about it, I think black people more harder on us than white people at times.
Yeah, we a lot harder than us.
No.
You don't think so? Let me tell you why I say that.
In comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm talking comedy. Don't go political.
But in comedy, that's true because you have to look at the financial aspect of it. Mm-hmm. Comedy shows ain't free. Black people don't have an excess of money just sitting around for leisure time activities. Like white people allot money. We're gonna put this in taxes. This is into stock market.
This is entertainment.
This is for a rainy day. This
budget.
is entertainment.
Yeah.
Black people, bills, past bills, next week bills, might have a little bit of money to step outside, see what's going on.
Right.
Okay,
or take some of the bill money.
Let's go. Yeah, right. I'll take some of the bill money. Now let's go to this comedy club. Yo, man, I don't even. Damn, they some 2 drinks and a cup. God damn. So now it's all of this pressure on this money. You better at least be worth it,
right?
For all of this pressure that this money has on it.
But even too with the white booker, with the black bookers and the white bookers, a lot of times, like sometimes the black bookers or the comedians or the black people who booking comedians, whatever, it's like they got to see you 10,000 times. And know that you good and know whatever, and they'll still bullshit you. The first time I came out here, and this might be. I'm not gonna say this is luck, but this is kind of like a blessing with a little luck to it. I did the Ice House, right? Just random. I was probably 2 years out here, and did the Ice House, and Jan was managing at the time.
I remember that. Yeah.
And it may have been my first set I did at the Ice House. I get off stage, and Jan was like, "Can you do urban as good as you just did mainstream?" And I was just like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm black." I ain't call him nigga. I'm like, yeah, I'm black. You're like, my material's the same. Like, but yes, I can. Well, we're shooting a TV show for Stars, and I would love to have you on there. First time he ever saw me. And he was like, "I'm going to give you an option. I'll let you host the show, or you could do a set. You tell me which one you want to do." And I was like, this is my first TV credit. I was like, I said, well, my first time being on TV doing stand-up, I don't know if I necessarily want to host. I want to do a set.
This nigga.
I would host it.
I said, I want to do a set. Yeah. And that was, for whatever reason, that was my thought process right there. And I did my set. And somebody stole one of my main bits, that's a different story. But I did my set on there. But the fact that he saw me that one time, saw how good I was, and offered me that. Paid me the same day. It was on Stars, everything. First TV credit. Then I think Bob was saying I was his first TV credit. So it was between Bob and that show right there. Black promoter, see you 10,000 times. Hey, yo, can I get booked? Let me see what we got. We'll get back to you. We'll this, we'll that. So,
I don't even think that was luck. I think that was just you were prepared, right place, right time. And you got blessed. But I think luck is more, especially in this business, you got lucky from unfortunate circumstances. Or not just in comedy, but in life.
Like one of the comedians.
Wait, you saying that's what luck is?
I think that's more of what luck really is if you want to describe.
Like one of the comedians got sick. They like, somebody just got sick. Anybody here could take his place? I will. Okay, you do it.
Okay, that kind of reverse. You capitalize on someone else's misfortune. Yeah, you got lucky. If he was well.
Yeah, okay.
You wouldn't have got that spot. Sometimes that could be.
Okay.
I could say that, but if you're prepared and someone just happened to see like the stars aligned or something like that. Nah, you was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I can see that because Guy Torrey, he got Kings of Comedy. He hosted the first like their first outing, like the first portion of the tour.
Mm-hmm.
They were at no. It was
Fat Tuesdays.
I believe it was it was a movie. It was they was there to see him. They was there to see Tommy Davidson. Guy Tori was hosting Fat Tuesday.
Right.
They came to Fat Tuesday to see Tommy Davidson for the part in
American History.
Yeah.
Guy Tori was hosting the show. This is why you host, because you go up again and you go up again and you go up again. So they can see you over and over again. So Guy Tori kept coming up. Have a great set. Bring another comic up. Have a great set. They were like, yo, we came to see Tommy, but what's up with this dude? And he got it. That's, if we could say, if we had to term it something, that's luck.
Yeah, that's luck. That's luck.
I still believe he was putting the work in.
Yeah.
In that scenario, we came to see somebody. We already have a person in mind, and then you outshine that person. That's luck.
That's luck because Tommy was already famous.
And was a name.
And was
a name and famous. And they could have probably did more for the movie marquee-wise and billing-wise, but they saw this little kid and was like, yo, hold up.
Yeah.
That's luck.
That's luck. Yeah. That's luck.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that...
Which is also God.
Which is also God.
Oh, yeah.
When black people say luck, we mean God, too. You know what I mean?
God is love and luck.
Luck is a secular way. Luck is a secular way of saying blessings. You know what I mean?
Well, it's there in the Bible that everybody will have luck and chance, something like that.
Okay.
I haven't read it in a while, but...
Obviously.
My mother like, come on, nigga. I know you.
I raised you better.
Ephesians chapter 5. Why I taught you better than this.
Like that.
Say something like that.
I'm sure doesn't say that. I want to be home tonight talking about, he said luck.
Luck and
chance.
Yeah.
Yo, now we sat here for an hour already with you sitting in this chair, and I don't want to lose this opportunity because this is our first time having you on the podcast. I want them to know who you are. So how did you get into comedy? How did you start? Like, give me that origin story that we always get from every comic that's on the show.
Man, when I was little, right, I was mute.
Born and raised in
Detroit.
Okay.
Born and raised in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 4 boys in Detroit. When I was young, I wouldn't even talk because my father was an alcoholic and I was in an abusive household. They was fighting and it used to fuck me up. I wouldn't even talk to nobody, right? So I used to go to school and I used to just sit there and laugh at myself. And people used to be like, what the hell this nigga laughing at? I'm just laughing at myself, right? I was actually in my head, I was funny, but I wouldn't say it. You know? So, he's talking to his baby boy.
Got it. Wait, you gotta take the call.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Say what's up to Dallas friends. Say what's up, AC.
What's up, man?
Go ahead, continue. I'm gonna come right back.
All right. So yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was in this abusive relationship with my family.
Abusive relationship with my
family. And so, but I, you know, and that actually made me funny. Mm-hmm. They say a lot of people when you're dealing with toxic shit to move on from it or disguise what you're going through, you turn to humor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I found that I was funny at a young age and girls was laughing. And I was like, oh shit, that's how you make girls like you, by being funny. Mm-hmm. So my family was like, nigga, you should be a comedian. Mm-hmm. So we went to a comedy club, man, and we saw these comedians, and my family was rude as hell. They turned around. They was like, nigga, you funnier than them. You funnier than them. And I, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, where's your open mic? And they told us what an open mic was, and they said next week or whatever. They said, you going. I went, and the first time I had 3 minutes, and I killed it. Wow. My first 3 minutes. I wrote all week and shit. I killed it. Spanky Hayes saw me from Detroit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, I got a club, man. Come down and do my club, man. You funny as hell. His club was an all-white club I did. Mm-hmm. His club was all black. On the east side of Detroit. Nigga, I went to his club and bombed. Mm-hmm. My second time ever on stage, I ate it. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? I still had that feeling like I got to explore this.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
I was like 22, 23.
Okay, early 20s. Okay.
In my early 20s. But then I stopped for a while. Mm-hmm. Then I jumped back into comedy, you know, like I'm about 98, something like that. Mm-hmm. When I like 97, then I moved out here in 98. So I started doing comedy again. But yeah, I was it was when you first hit the stage, somebody told me it's like hitting heroin. I never did any drugs. You really, what I'm saying? So, but it was addictive.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I just stuck with it. Even them nights I was terrible.
Yeah.
I was just like, you got to. It was something in me. I was like, nigga, you got to do this shit again.
Yeah.
No, when did you move out here from Detroit?
I moved out here in 98.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Moved out here in 98, dude. And when I moved out here, Fat Tuesdays was hot.
Oh, yes.
It was hot as hell when I moved out here.
Did you ever get to do it?
I did it. Dannon and Guy was hosting it. Danny Green and Guy was hosting it. And I was they didn't let me do it first. I was doing a warm up. So no, my fault. Let me back up. Terrence Reynolds was booking it, and he let me. I did a spot because he saw me somewhere, and I did a spot at Fat Tuesday. It was good. I was decent, and he was like, "Man, you can warm up." I started doing a warm up like once a month.
That's a sweet spot.
It's a sweet spot.
You did it for a minute.
I did the warm up when it was Tripping on Tuesday. So I would go up and then bring Ray Grant up. So it was like my own part of the show. I would go up, I would bring up 3 comedians.
Oh shit.
And then I would introduce Red. But like people was coming just to see my part. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like one big show. So it was like, yo, so that warm up, man, it always been a sweet spot.
It's a good spot, man. You go.
I'm still doing that. Like, yo, y'all need somebody to break this shit open. Like,
for a minute, that's the only time I was performing at the Improv. I was at the Hollywood Improv. You know what I'm saying? Because they got D-Ray night, that's nigga night, and nothing else, right? You go there, you I've sat in the back of the Improv. I've seen shows full of white dudes. You know what I'm saying? And then they have a couple of white girls. And then it's like no black people. Then Ron, I forgot his last name. Yes, him.
Ron Funches.
Yes, he'll pop up or whatever, do a set, or a famous black dude, it's Craig Robinson or whatever. But it's been like that. So the times I used to perform all the time at the Improv because I used to do a cold opening. I'd be like, fuck it, let me before the hosts come up. So I go up there, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got 7 minutes or whatever. So I go up there and do my time and then get off, and then they start the white show. But I was getting love that way. But yeah, the warm-ups, man. That's why I was like, when you was talking about he asked you, do you want to host to do a set? That's why I was like, this nigga.
I know. Hey.
Like, what the fuck?
I didn't know what to do. I had nobody to advise me. I was just like, yo, my first time being on TV telling jokes, I was just like, it wasn't like a Def Jam type of vibe. If maybe it was that, I'd have been like, I want to host the joint. But it was just episodic, you know what I mean? Because the nigga who hosts, nobody heard. Host it. So for me, but hey, maybe I should have hosted. But I had a good ass set. Yeah, I had a good ass set.
I remember when when I first moved out here, right? Everybody was talking about Martin Lawrence and Def Jam. Like, nigga, they used to kill Def Jam. I was like, I know. We got a hand on some tapes, and we was watching some of the episodes. Some of the episodes, he would just come up, what up, y'all? The first comedian. I was like, he ain't tell no jokes.
Nothing.
Because in our memory, though, we remember him destroying
those moments.
Those moments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, picking a hosting. Yeah. And for me to bring that up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all may shit on me about this or whatever, but that's the reason I picked LeBron over Jordan, because people remember Jordan, the memories from Jordan, how good he was. Yeah. But when you go back and watch it,
we done with that.
Wait, you go back and watch it what?
I'm a LeBron fan. Jordan was a beast. He was a beast.
Lackluster back in the day?
But
you go back and look at it? Is that what you're trying to say?
You go back and look at it, right? Jordan.
Go on his left hand.
He couldn't go to left. Yeah.
He couldn't go
they
left.
Couldn't double team the nigga too much. And a lot of highlights, he was alone with him and one other dude. Unless he went to the hole, then he dunked on the whole team. Yeah. But outside in the perimeter, you couldn't double team him. And everything that LeBron was doing, everything LeBron doing now is what Jordan and Pippen was doing then. When Jordan didn't have Pippen,
I'm just listening. Yo.
With Jordan without Pippen.
Jordan without Pippen.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't really he just okay. He's overrated. Jordan with Pippen, he got rings.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's Bron Jordan.
Yes.
Bron Jordan.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Like you can't even see with me.
Wait. Jordan without Pippen,
No rings.
overrated. Yeah. Jordan with Pippen, that's where the rings came.
That's where the rings came.
Okay.
Jordan couldn't do
that's
Jordan.
Kobe and Shaq.
So LeBron got rings on his own.
LeBron,
Dwayne Wade,
Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
LeBron, Kyrie, rings.
Yeah.
LeBron by himself, no rings.
LeBron, and when he went, a lot of people say,
Don't tell me that goddamn.
I knew he was gonna shit on that.
Don't tell me that COVID championship mean anything.
No, the COVID championship that don't mean
nothing, nigga.
I'm a huge Bron fan.
They said that's the tough. He said everybody was like that was the toughest year with the COVID shit. That's what everybody said.
That's what you gotta say.
Okay, but I will say this though. Jordan never took bums to the finals, ever. And when Jordan retired, the first time, his teams, the Bulls, they lost 3 less games.
True.
When LeBron left the team, they wasn't shit no more.
That's what my brother says. My brother says that too. Like the next year, they damn near went to the Eastern Conference Finals or some shit like that. The next year, right?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Bulls?
Yeah.
Yes, they damn near went all the way the next year. Yep. They damn near went all the way. They lost 3 less games.
Mike never been to a game 7.
He never been to a game. Mike
never been to a game.
He never been to a game 7 ever. That's impressive.
It never came to if they lose this, they lose.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Right. They
never.
Won. Phoenix was game 6 games.
Never.
But answer this question though.
No game 7s.
Who were they playing?
Never.
They
were playing the best team out the West.
No.
They were playing the best team out of the West. Yes. Utah was the best team in the West that year. Portland was the best team in the West that year.
True.
So much so that Clyde Drexler had beaten Michael Jordan for MVP that year. Phoenix was the best team out the West.
That was the best team in the West. But the whole
wait. Who else?
Utah.
Indiana. That was Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just being devil's advocate because I think Kareem is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Okay.
I'm being devil's advocate.
Okay. Now, you know what? That's an argument. You know why Jordan is not an argument? And I'm being honest.
Go.
He never beat the greatest in his era. Jordan, people forget about this. Jordan's era was Bird.
Wait, hold up. Jordan is the reason why Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone,
don't got rings.
Gary Payton, John
Kemp.
Stockton, Sean Kemp, Steve Kerr. He's the reason why
none of them got rings.
He's the reason why none of them have rings.
He
fired more coaches from winning than bad coaches got fired from losing any season he played.
Damn.
Rick Adelman got fired because he could. Fucking Vlade Divac, Chris Webber. He's the reason why half of the fucking league don't have rings. That top 75 players of all time, Jordan's the reason why 50 of them motherfuckers don't got rings.
Jordan was the only one during that era who was on a super team. Nobody had a team in that era except Jordan. Think about that.
Now the Lakers tried to create one, but it didn't work.
You talking about
with Malone, Payton, Gary Malone.
Oh, that was later.
That was in 04.
Fucking that was in Gary 04. Payton, Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Dale Ellis. That was a super team.
That was not a super team. Dale Ellis.
Dale was one of the best 3-point shooters of all time.
But he ain't super.
Dale Ellis was not one of the best 3-point
shooters. No, he was a beast.
Yeah, but he not super. He not super.
Reggie
teamish.
Miller, Detlef Schrempf, Mark Jackson, Jalen Rose, super team.
Let me tell you something. Michael Jordan,
Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson, Charles Smith, John Starks. Super team.
It's not a super team.
Yo,
that's a super team.
Fake bump king Charles Smith.
I'm being devil's advocate. I know. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah. All time.
Now listen.
All time. Champion in high school. Champion in college.
Yep.
He was so dominant in college, they outlawed dunking. They didn't do that for Mike in college.
Right.
They outlawed the dunk because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was so dominant in college. He won all 4. No, he won junior year. He won sophomore year, junior year and senior year in college. The only reason why he didn't win MVP in freshman year because John Wooden didn't play freshman. He destroyed the national team that went to the Olympics that year. The Olympic team played college players that year to get ready for the Olympics. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar destroyed them. This college kid, Lou Alcindor, destroyed the team that was going to the Olympics. He won a chip his first year in the NBA.
But he had
Magic. No, that wasn't Magic.
Right before Magic.
No, James.
That was Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Oscar Robertson.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
He won a chip his first year in the league. He scored more points than any player ever until LeBron, a nigga that had a 4-year head start on him. If Kareem went straight out of high school to college, that number would be 75,000 right now.
He just beat his record again.
It would be 75,000. It would have been 50,000. It would have been 75,000.
He beat his field goal record last week.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
He did. The greatest of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What? Now, I say that to say this. Greatest basketball player. The game of basketball. The best to ever play it, Kareem. What Mike did globally was the biggest. Mike is the biggest global ambassador of the game ever. Nobody will ever eclipse what Mike did globally. And here's the reason why Mike's number one over Kobe and LeBron.
We all know
nobody cuts their hair like LeBron. And nobody ever stood in line for a pair of Kobe's. I rest my case.
Okay, now I want to say this really quick.
Nobody ever said cut my shit like LeBron.
You can't. That's not fair. That's not fair to say
Pass me that spray can over there.
Cut the back off.
Hell no. Now,
I'm Team LeBron all day. We got the same birthday. I'm Team LeBron.
Look, your boy, okay. The best all-around basketball player ever in history is LeBron. He can play all 5 positions at a high level. His shooting, his shooting, he's more efficient than anyone else. Now, back to Jordan.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this.
Yeah.
That's how bad his bomb story was. He changed the subject. Then I bombed. You know, Magic Johnson's
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Yeah.
Top 5 comedy specials. Go.
Top 5 comedy specials.
In no particular order.
Okay. Richard Pryor, the one in the red suit.
Yeah.
Yep, that one. Raw Delirious.
Raw and Delirious?
Yeah.
That's 2 and 3?
Yep.
2 and 3. Okay.
Yep.
2 Richards.
Yep, 2 Richards. I mean, sorry, 2 Eddies. 2 Eddies.
2 Eddies.
2 Eddies. Damn. 4 and 5. Let me see. One of Chappelle's.
Which one?
It would probably be
Killing Them Softly.
I was about to say Killing Them Softly. And then shit. The one with was Bigger and Deafer.
Bigger and Blacker.
Bigger and Blacker. Yep. That's my top 5 comedy specials of all time.
Nice. That's a good 5. That's a good 5.
Yeah, that's my top 5. What's yours?
Shit. Damn, I think I ask everybody every week and I never answered the question.
I think we did like maybe the first episodes.
Elephant in the Room. Patrice O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the Pain. Fuck. Killing Them Softly.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Which one is it? It's a comedy album. I don't know if it was a special, but George Carlin has one called Class Clown. That shit just fucks me up every time I listen to it. I don't know if it's a special though. It's a comedy album.
I gotta look it up.
And of course, Richard. I don't know if it's Sunset Strip or is it Here and Now?
Is that the one?
Here Now with the white suit.
Which
the
one
white
is?
jacket?
It was red shirt and black pants.
That's just
It's the bear. The bear in the woods.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Which way you gonna run? I just want to know so I don't.
Yeah. That's the one I was talking about too.
Not in the red suit. Not
in the red suit. That one. The one you talking about the bear and with Nick.
I'm talking about the one
with Patty LaBelle open for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that
one.
was like Richard Pryor live, not on the Sunset Strip.
What was it? Was it? That was Richard Pryor live. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Red Shirt live.
No Eddie?
Listen.
I felt when I brought up Raw, I felt something.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I've said this several times. So Eddie, I'll use Eddie and Richard as the example.
Okay.
Right? What age were you when you first saw Richard Pryor's special?
I saw him older. I went back. I had to go back.
Okay, so you were what?
Shit, maybe my 20s.
Okay, 25.
Yeah,
and then you saw it again at 35, and it was even funnier than it was when you were 25.
Mm-hmm.
Then you saw it at 45, and it was like, holy shit, this shit stood the test of time.
It's crazy.
It's timeless.
Yeah.
I saw Delirious when I was 16. It was the funniest thing I ever saw in my life.
Okay.
I saw it again at 26, and I was like this. I saw it at 36, and I'm like, it's kind of juvenile. It didn't stand the test of time for me.
Okay.
Richard, I can go home tonight and Richard special starting, and I will watch that shit like it's the first time I ever saw it. It just, Delirious just didn't, ew, I know you want to fuck me in the ass. When you was a kid, that was, now you like this. Because now I do this.
Right,
so now I'm looking at the bitch like,
not really
The reason I say Delirious, right, is because the nigga.
But in his defense, he was 21 when he made it.
21 when he made it, right? But this nigga sits here. He sat here, right? The backyard. The mother hitting him with the shoe.
Yeah. Ice Cream Man.
Goonie Goo Goo.
No, classics. Don't get me wrong, classics.
Yeah.
But later on in life, you're like, okay. It's not, that's still crazy.
That's a 20-year-old.
His writing was so fucking amazing.
Right.
The way he takes, it was almost like a Seinfeld episode. He had these stories come together and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the nigga shit was dope.
Right. But remember, I said that on the podcast, and then weeks later, I came on and said, hey, man, I want to give Eddie his props because I was like, I felt like I was saying it negatively. I was like, of course, what he did was amazing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just that I was like, as I got older, it changed for me. It doesn't take away anything from him. It's just that as I got older, my view of this thing that has changed my life has changed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to check him out. I haven't seen him in years. I'm going to watch Eddie's and Richard's. And you know what I'm saying?
I watched Delirious. I said that about Delirious. Then I saw Raw. And Raw, this is my takeaway from Raw when I watch it later on. It's like, he was almost too big. It was like he was the biggest. Not only Delirious, he was big. Delirious, he was a big comedian. He was a superstar comedian. Raw, he was the biggest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was the number one at the box office. He was number one in album sales. He was number one tour. He was too big. It was like, now we just watching this fucking juggernaut and we laughing because of how big he is.
Right.
But it was like some of the material, I'm like, I guess
he's just getting it all.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, because he was like, it's like, who the fuck can I talk to at this point? There's nobody on my level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like what you said about Jordan's haircut. He is the reason I sat back and I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah, he's the reason why all of us.
Yeah. So that's
Eddie and Richard, the reason why we all do this shit.
Right.
Yeah. Let's keep it above.
Yeah.
They set a standard. Especially at that time.
Eddie was like, if you was a certain age, Eddie was like, oh shit, I could do that and be cool.
Yeah.
And if you're a certain age, Richard was, oh shit, I could be that funny.
Yeah. But I watched one of Richard's special. I ain't laugh at all. It was actually kind of bad. Because I told somebody, whoever I was with, I said, oh, we're going to watch this. This is Richard's special. And I think he had on the red suit.
The red suit? Nah, the one we talk about, he lit himself on fire?
It was one of them, dude. I got to go back and watch it. I watched the whole special.
The album cover, was he like this because the car ran over his foot?
If you watch the Richard special and you didn't laugh, that means Richard was doing his job as a comedian, I feel like. Sometimes. I say that because that's how Richard was, man. Richard, because he bombed the first time he did the first taping of the Sunset.
And
he went back that next night and killed.
And destroyed it, yeah.
And, hey, it's like that sometimes where you trying to get them real thoughts. Because when you say you watch Raw
Plus,
Delivery,
there's narcotics involved in his case. Like,
Let's
not just say he was off that night. He was off that night.
But you watch Raw Delirious, it's like, yo, I could be this cool and do it. And when you watch Richard, it's like, I can be this honest and do it.
Right.
You combine the two together, you know what I mean?
The shit was dope.
I think the other difference is, I don't know about you guys, but I had albums before I saw with
that's what I'm
Richard.
saying. Because sometimes I'm like, am I referencing the special or the album?
Yeah, and Eddie, I didn't have that. I mean, it was like it's HBO, and that's the guy from SNL, and he does comedy. Red, big superstar, which was fine. But then you said at 26 you saw. You saw.
I'm just saying, every 10 years I saw it, it was like it was smaller to me. It wasn't as gigantic to me.
By that time, you had already started doing stand up,
right?
So your exposure to what comedy is was a whole lot.
Not only that had I started comedy by then, but I had at that point I had watched comedy every day of my life. Right. I have followed Chrissy around every night. So I was in clubs. I saw 10 comics a night. For 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
Every fucking week for years.
That's
I was in the back of the club like, Chrissy, what's this guy's name? Oh, that's Jerry Seinfeld. Oh shit, he's pretty funny. Next week, like, yo, what's the guy? That's the guy from SNL. Yeah, it's Joe Piscopo. Oh shit, that's Joe Piscopo. Oh wow. Like that was my life every night. And then Chrissy would go up and be okay, like, he was all right, Get in the car, we got to go back home. I got to go to school in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm falling asleep on this fucking school bus because I was in a comedy club all night. So now I'm watching comedy differently. I'm watching it like from the perspective of
you've studied it. You're not being.
I'm being groomed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's funny when you say that because even if you wasn't going to be a comedian or didn't be a comedian, you would still look at comedy differently from just being around it. I think I could speak for anybody that that got a partner or friends that that may not be comedians, but they might be in the business of some sort, but they'll come with you to the shows and they over and over again. So they just sitting back and they all look at it differently. All my peers that would just come to my shows, and when me and Boogie was performing when we first moved out here, they just be in the club with us. Just and now if they like watch specials, they looking at it from a totally different eye now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watch a whole special, not even laugh one time. And my brothers, they dying laughing. I'm like this. And it'll go off and I'm like, that shit was good.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean it was good? Nigga, you didn't laugh one time? I'm like, yeah, because I'm just watching it differently.
Right.
I'm watching nuances and like energy and
it's very rare that
pacing
I'll laugh out loud. If I laugh out loud, it's just because it's just like it just caught me off guard or some shit. But I'm like that too. I'm just like,
yeah. I gotta be a fan to sit back and watch it like a fan. Like when I see Chappelle's special, I'm a fan. So I sit back. Not, I'm outside of my comedic body.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing.
That's my idol. Chappelle's my idol. So I'll watch that shit.
Exactly.
Like, I'm like this, like,
right.
Here we go.
Right.
I might give it
What's
too
he gonna
much.
say
Sometimes
next?
I give it too much energy. I'm like, and it goes off. I'm like, oh, all right. I was gonna get more, but okay.
Right. Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't mean to cut you off. So when you do watch your fans, something like Dave Chappelle, at what point are you? Shit, I'm being entertained. No, I'm studying what he's doing.
I'm studying.
The whole time?
I'm studying everything.
That's what I like.
Chrissy, I watch Chrissy like he's the best. Like I'm trying to make sure I could get this explained perfectly clear. Dave's, I didn't grow up with Dave. So Dave is always gonna be and like, whoa, this guy. Because I don't know him. We don't talk on the phone all the time. We don't have dinner together sometimes. So Dave's always gonna be like, holy shit, that's Dave Chappelle to me. Like my comedic idol. You know what I mean? I really admire him. I admire his style. I mean, Chrissy, I know. I could call Chrissy and go to his house right now and go raid his refrigerator. And so it's a different energy there. When he's on stage, I'm like, yo, that nigga's the best in the world. I'm watching him like, yo, he's the best in the world. And he's my fucking brother.
Right.
And he's the best in the world. So there's an excitement that I can't explain to anybody else. Like to watch your brother, your sibling do some shit. It's like, yo, he's the best ever, yo. Ain't nobody fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
The reaction of everybody else.
Yeah, I'm like fucking. I'm what's my man that was travel with Ali?
Booney.
I'm Bundini. I'm Bundini Brown for Chrissy. I'm like, ain't nobody better. Ain't nobody better. Let him know, ain't nobody better.
It was a special when I saw you in the audience laughing at what special?
Oh, I went to every last one of them, but when I sat in the audience and they got me a couple times.
The American flag was behind him.
That was
Constitution Hall?
Yeah. That was
that one? Is that the one?
That was
or is it Kill the Messenger?
Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger.
Yeah, I saw you in the audience laughing and shit. And I was like, that gotta be a good feeling.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you as a comic, you still there's something going. Okay, watch what he did. You studying what he did a little bit.
Look, outside of that, if you're a movie buff, I'll try to paint the picture for you. Outside of that, when I watch Dave, that's my comedic idol. I'm like, this guy's amazing. Chrissy, the best in the world. I'm watching him like, yo, ain't nobody better than this dude. But outside of that, I'm in the audience watching as Clubber Lang. I'm saying, yeah, nigga, you got the title. I need that.
I'm coming for that.
I need that, yo. You the champ. And I can't be the champ until I beat you.
Okay.
So I love you. I love you. But nigga, I do this too. So I'm at your fight like this. Just give me my shot, nigga. Just give me my shot. Bad boy, your family doing real good. Give me that same chance. I'm fucking Clubber Lang to everybody in this game. To everybody in comedy. I'll watch your special and I'm like this. If you got the belt, nigga, I need that. If you got the belt, I need that. You can't beat the man until you beat the man. It's not personal, but it's personal.
Now, when you say you got the belt, are you basing them having the belt off of what everybody is saying, or are you basing got the belt based off of how good you think? How good you enjoyed it.
Half of the people that everybody think is like superstars, I don't even think it's funny.
Okay,
maybe more than half. That the world is like, this is the dude. I'm like this. He don't do nothing for me.
Yes, I'm the same.
So
you taking it personal, like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good.
Like for those dudes, I'm like, I'm like this. This is your king. This is your king.
This is your king.
For them guys, but the guys that I think like, yo, super nice. This is a bad motherfucker. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
If you gonna fucking wear the belt and you gonna put the crown on, I'm Clubber Lang, bro. I need that.
Gotcha.
I gotta get that. Now I'm saying all that like. Just to inspire myself. It ain't no beef, ain't no personal. It's like, yo, I gotta be that good. I gotta be up there.
I'm a little. I don't want to do it. But I guess I'm a little bit of a hater sometimes. Like when the comedian's on stage killing them, I'll be like, okay. Y'all was just laughing at my shit. How dare you? Now y'all laughing at this?
How dare you?
Right. I'm like, okay, all right.
The audacity of the audience to laugh with another.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a little part of me. I can celebrate it and I can laugh too. Like, that's funny as hell.
Yo, it's like.
Wait till I get back up there.
We all hip hop heads. I believe it was Irv Gotti did an interview one time, and he said the thing that set DMX apart from everybody else was DMX thought he's the only nigga that should be rapping. He took it personal when niggas dropped albums. He took it personal when somebody dropped a hot single and the world was going crazy about it. He was like, oh yeah, that nigga getting his now. All right. time to get in the studio. Got to get back in the studio because these niggas listen to this shit.
Right.
It's like a little, you got to have a little bit of that.
You got to have, you do. You got
to have a little bit of that.
Enough to be like,
to keep you in the game.
You got to catch you respect and you love them and they helped you and you know, as you were coming up and you watched them. But at some point, it's like, hey, bro, like I didn't come in this to not be the champ.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody boxes to not be the champ. Nobody's looking like when I get my record to 5-20, I'm gonna
retire. You know,
you looking at I want to be undefeated.
Right.
Whoever I got,
I want the biggest gate. I want all the belts. I'm gonna go up a division and get those belts. I'm gonna come down a division and get those belts. I'm cleaning up this whole, category.
Yeah.
I think you got to be like that.
You do.
Tell them the special one more time where they can see it.
Amazon Prime. You can see the special on Amazon Prime, and also you can see it on YouTube. It's called AC Better Chill. Because I'm talking a lot of shit on there. It's called AC Better Chill. You better chill. Like, nigga, you going a little bit too much.
Okay.
And the special is, it's about, I talk about my current life. I go down to the 80s. I stay there for a minute. Then I come back to current times.
Okay.
So the special is it's a movie. When you watch the special, it's
like trajectory.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? All the shit ties together when you see it or whatever. And also I have a book that's out. It's called The Shrinking Circle. It's a psychological thriller. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on, if you don't like to read, you could get it on.
If you don't like to read,
if you don't like to read,
listen to what I'm saying. If you don't like to
read, when you get out of jail, you should start reading.
It's on Spotify and Audible as well. The audio book, you can check it out.
Last thing, whatever happened to that script?
Oh, I did some rewrites on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I did some rewrites on it or whatever, and I'm gonna let you check it out again.
Bet. All right.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
That'll work, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Green Room. That's AC Better Chill. YouTube and Amazon Prime. And when you gonna do another special? Yo, Easy Fox.
Yo, Joe Feezy on everything you love.
Yo, you already know, comedian Trey Elliot. Follow me, man. I got the new merch, man. I got some Trey Elliot merch, man. Hit me up. Y'all want a t-shirt or something? I'll make sure I get it to you. And yeah, man. I need help. Please buy all the shirts you can get, man. I'm paying for a wedding.
Yo, this is the Green Room. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all checking in. Appreciate y'all logging in. Appreciate y'all subscribing and supporting and all that good stuff. Charleston Rock, Dad, I love you very much. See y'all next week. Peace.